Hi, thank you for joining me on Wilderness with Amani. I'm back at the Hoover Wilderness. I'm at the Virginia Lakes Trailhead. Basically, all the national forests in California are closed. This is the only place that's open, so that's why I'm here. And it's gonna be, I'll take whatever I can get. I wanted to get out and I wanted to do a little bit of a longer haul trip. I just went to the Truckee last week. So, I'm gonna be hiking to something that I saw on the map called Moat Lake. And I don't think it's on the main trail. I read on the Eastern Sierra fly fishing site that it said it has brook trout and it's rumored to have golden trout. I read on another site that said that it is one of the only lakes in its drainage that has a population of golden trout. And I was able to find a site called Letters to Cricket or something about a cricket. I'm not sure what it was called. I can't remember. But it was two ladies that hiked up to Moat Lake, and they showed a picture of the lake, and they kind of talked about where the fork in the trail was. So I'm going to try to figure that out, because when I was looking at maps last night, I didn't really see a map that had a trail to that lake. So let's just get to hiking. I'm just glad there's somewhere to hike with all the forest closed. And hopefully it's not too hard to find this place. Worst case scenario, my brother knows to call the sheriffs for search and rescue if I don't get a hold of him by tomorrow morning. So let's go take a look. I have the first part of this hike is chronicled in the hike I do to Summit Lake, and it's on my hiking playlist. So now I'm looking down on Virginia Lake, and I think you start hiking at like 9,800 feet, and the Moat Lake that I want to go to is at I think 10,400 feet. I probably showed it on the last hike, but that's a real cool rugged slope there with that thing jutting out. And then you got the talus, and that takes a lot of time to come together, that scenery. And that Letters to Cricket thing I read about the hike up here, or whatever that thing is, they said to hike towards the big peak just past Blue Lake. So I'm assuming I got to start looking out for a fork that goes this way, and judging by what I saw on the map last night, Moat Lake should be right over there. Should be. The key is should be. So I'm at that cool trapper's cabin, and I think I may have gone too far. Because there's that pointy peak they said to hike towards. And I saw a potential fork down there. It's not a very well-used trail. But when you're on a trail like this, there are a lot of trails, false trails, so you gotta watch out. I'm gonna go a little farther because I saw on the map that the lake is up and beyond Blue Lake. And Blue Lake is right over there. So I'm gonna have to do a little detective work. I'll figure it out. So there's Blue Lake. So I need to start making my way that way soon. I would say almost immediately. All right. If I don't fall, hopefully I can find my way up there. There's a couple of faint trails here that head in that direction, and I'm gonna go with it for a little bit, see where I'm going. I already have my orientation on what's around me, so as long as there's not a whiteout snowstorm, I'll be able to find my way out. It just doesn't look like a lot of people go up here, so I'm gonna see. So this lake is either right up there, which looks like a pretty obvious place for a lake to be, or it's over this, and I don't think it's over that. I think that's it in relation to where Blue Lake is right down there. So I think I went too far. Either way, I'm gonna have to do some cross-country wayfinding here if I'm gonna get up there. So let's take a look. But I'm just gonna take my time, keep it slow, and worst case scenario, I get enough clothes to spend the night. One thing I like to do often when I'm trying to find my way through cross-country routes like this is I always turn around and look at what's around me and see what it looks like on the way going back. Because the way going back will often look a lot different than the way going in. So, you know, you pick your peaks, you pick your focal points on where you need to go inevitably, and that'll usually save you from getting lost. If you only put your blinders on and go forward, things are gonna look real different on the trip out. So it's just something I always recommend if you're hiking in unfamiliar areas or you're hiking off trail. You definitely want to keep your eyes open. And my main thing is I just don't want to get hurt. So I'm going to take it real slow. And once I get up there, I'm not going to take any chances because I need to get myself out of here. So I've circled back and come back down from up there. Blue Lake is right there because I saw something on the trail before the trapper's cabin that looked like a trail. Now, I don't know how old that posting was that those girls put up, but it looked like there was a pretty well-defined trail. And if there is, I'm not on it. So I'm gonna keep doing some figuring out here. If there's a trail before you get to that trapper's cabin, it's not used a lot. So I'm just kind of working my way up towards that big peak. And when I eventually get over all of this high stuff, I'm hoping there's a lake up there. Because if there's no lake, I'm doing some strenuous things for no reason. All right, this almost looks like a trail. Almost. I mean, I know I gotta go up, so I'm just gonna keep going up. That heavy rocks doesn't look impassable, so I'm gonna be able to get up there. If there's something up there, I'm gonna make it. Now this looks used, but it could very well be a game trail, so I don't know. The animals seem to know the easy way too. I'm just gonna keep going. But the main trail is right down there. So even if I'm going the wrong way, I'll be easy to find my way out. And that's the most important thing to me. When you're going cross country, don't worry about the fishing. If you become unsure about your route, turn around and go back. I gotta get up these rocks. It's all hands on deck now. This ain't easy. I'm already seeing a better route going that way that has less of this crazy steep mountain I'm climbing. There's Blue Lake, so down there. So in relation to the map, I'm looking pretty good if I keep going up. But man, this is as steep as it gets. I've almost had to put my camera down a couple times so I could use both hands. But it's not that dangerous. You know, it's just steep. It seemed like there was a better route. The main trail is right over there. I dropped back down and came up. And It looked better from up there, but unless there's a route through there, that looks really hard to pass. So even if you come up down there, you're gonna wanna go downward. I'm sticking with their advice to look for that pointy mountain that those ladies in that thing I read talked about. I'm going till I see what's over that horizon, because Moat Lake should be right there, according to the map. If not, it's on the other side of that. It can't be much farther, because the hiking trail is right down there. Beyond, Virginia Lake's down there. And on the map, it was right up here. So I'm sticking with what I saw last night on the map. Again, I found something that kind of looks like a trail. But I mean, that could be runoff. It could be animals. It could be a number of things. I just know I got to keep going up because I've got to gain about 700 feet elevation from the trailhead. So, should be right up there. This here looks like a route that's been traveled. I mean, the moment of truth is when I get over that. And there's the parking lot, there's Virginia Lake. There's the big Virginia Lake where everybody mostly fishes. There's Blue Lake. I hope it's there. This is some Lewis and Clark crap, man. I'm really up here trying to find something. But I think I should be good. I don't know though. This could be the hiking clip to nowhere. If the lake is up here, there's nothing up there unless it's real fine and I can't see it. All I see up there is danger. At least here, it's not so crazy that plants can't grow. So I'm gonna stick with where there's actually soil has been able to settle, and that's the route I'm taking. The route with soil, even if it's just patches of it. Here's the moment of truth. And there it is, Moat Lake. Thank you, ladies that put that thing online. Letters to Cricket. They said, follow that pointy rock thing and you'll find it. I don't know if there's a more pronounced trail here, but I didn't see it. When I hike out, I might see a better trail. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hike down to the water's edge and take a look. So here's what kind of looks like a more defined trail going out, but I don't know. I mean, this could be one of those things where people get to this point and then they just go ahead and everybody ends up on the same route, because I wasn't seeing much. I'm gonna take that way going out, and I'll post in the comment section if that trail is a better route out. So here's beautiful Moat Lake, and it doesn't look like a lot of people come up here, so the fishing should be good. I've already seen one fish swim by, so there's definitely fish. I don't see a lot of fish, but I saw a fish, and that's a good start as far as I'm concerned. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to show you a definitive route more than that big pointy peak that I put out, but hey, shout out to the ladies. Letters to Cricket. You got me here with what you put. That one caption you put on a picture got me here. So that's the cross-country route you saw me take. There could be a better trail. Maybe if you have GPS, it'll show it. But it's not too hard to find because it's not that far of a hike off the main trail. You just got to make it up to this bowl. But this is beautiful stuff, and I'm looking forward to being up here all by myself today. Yesterday was Labor Day, and that's why I decided not to head out. I was just really tired from working 10 hours a day before, and I figured why I'd go up there when there's a bunch of people, but I don't think it really would have mattered at this lake. So that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed my adventure to Moat Lake off the Virginia Lakes Trailhead. Thank you for joining me on Wilderness with Amani. Until next time.